Hello there, and my name is Ernest Martinez, and welcome to this presentation. This is the Power Opportunity presentation specifically for real estate professionals, and I'm going to show you guys in this video how to cash in on the solar revolution. And I can tell you guys, I'm a real estate broker myself, and so I talk to real estate agents all the time, and so it's amazing just to have this type of opportunity for us, and you're going to see why. Add even more value to your clients. So if you guys didn't already know, especially if you're like a brand new real estate agent out there, you provide a lot of benefits to a new homeowner. You know, when you help them get a home, now they have appreciation, tax advantages. They get to leverage, funds, hedge against inflation, equity, cash flow, if it's like a second home. And so there's a lot of amazing benefits as far as what real estate can give to clients already. So with solar, adding solar panels to your past, current, and future clients will give them benefits with a new asset that goes right on their home. And it'll be able to lower their utility bill. I mean, who doesn't want to save money, right? And so there's three main things. It's no money out of pocket, 30% tax IRS incentive for them, and it gives them long-term savings from day one. And so we can literally stop the presentation right here. And this is it. I mean, if we can help people save money, and it's already clients that you have, and you could make money, it's a win-win all around. That's what's amazing about this opportunity. Now, what is the realtor's unique advantage as far as solar? Here's the thing: you already understand professionalism, you already understand sales and marketing, you already understand abiding by a code of ethics. You already understand teamwork, and you already understand client trust. Those are pretty much the main 5 things that makes a good professional. So you already have the main background that pretty much you need. Okay. More importantly, you already know homeowners. You're already talking to them. You're already marketing to sellers, and you're already marketing to buyers. I mean, pretty much real estate agents are doing one of 2 things, right? Marketing to one of those 2. With sellers, they're already homeowners, so you just put solar on it. With buyers, you're going to help them get a home, so then you put solar on it. And so you're already talking to the types of people that any type of solar professional would love to have and talk to. And so you might as well take advantage and make money. And by the way, here's the realtor's common misconceptions. And I personally, a couple of years ago, I've had this misconceptions myself. As far as selling options, it's a lot easier if somebody needs to transfer or sell, their solar. So there's 2 different things that you can do if you are selling a property as a realtor, and you're worried about the solar loan on top. You can either through escrow pay off the loan via escrow, and so if that happens, that's pretty easy. In fact, the panels themselves, it gives you, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. Normally, on average, it goes up as far as value 4 to 8% on the property, and so the panels already give that value, and so you can just pay it off that way. Or number 2, the new buyer can assume the solar loan, and so you can definitely do that and tell buyers that. The big thing for us to know as realtors, though, there's no lien on the property. That was the not misconception, that was happening years ago. And so now with us and this company, Powur, there is no lien on the property. They only put a simple UCC filing, and then the loan is on their credit as an installment loan until it's paid off, and that's it. And so there is no lien on the property. So it makes it a lot easier for us. And so here's the thing. So with Powur, we install a lot of solar, but we're actually not a solar company. Powur is actually a platform. And so just like some of these other companies, Amazon took over, retail, Uber took over, like the taxi industry, Airbnb, taking over rooms and vacations and all that without owning any type of room, right, or hotel. And Netflix, same thing, as far as the streaming service. So all of these companies did that same thing on that type of model. And so we're doing the exact same thing in solar, in the solar industry. So what solar or what Powur did is put this together. And so we have independent sellers like you and I, if you decide to be an independent seller. So you become a solar expert. we get together with homeowners and we have affordable and custom solutions for them. But more importantly, we have product partners with high quality panels, inverters, batteries, and then financing as well. So we have finance partners. We have about 4 or 5 partners on that. And then we have installment partners. So those are the top local and regional installers that go and install those products for us. And that's it. And in fact, just about a month to a month and a half ago, we actually had our 16,000th install. And so we're celebrating that. So that's how you can tell, you know, we're going places, right? So here's the main thing. As far as your clients, there's no reason to waste money on utility bills if you know that solar can generate that for you, right? We can help clients save up to 50% on energy costs. We have 0 down financing options, so literally nothing out of pocket. They actually receive a tax credit. Right now it's 30% in 2022, but Joe Biden actually extended it, so we have 10 years of this tax credit of 30% on the entire solar panel system. So that's an amazing benefit for homeowners. It immediately increases the value of the home, and more importantly, they can generate clean, renewable energy for themselves. And so here's the 30% federal tax credit. It was extended, and it's basically just on the residential energy credits on form 5695. Whoever they do their taxes for, they'll put that on there, and they'll be able to get that tax credit, 30% of whatever the system that they have. So very, very cool stuff. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but on my own energy bills, they've gone up, you know, pretty much dramatically. I personally, on my home, I pay 34 cents per kilowatt, and that's a lot of money. You can see right here on this slide, in 2000, the average was 13 cents. 2010, which is 10 years later, 17 cents, 26 cents, and then, you know, right now in the next few years, who knows where it's going to be because of what's happened to inflation. And so this, compare it to renting, right? If you're talking to renters, I mean, next year, you know, who knows where the rent will be? The next year, who knows where the rent will be? That's the amazing thing about having this type of you know, an asset on the roof, is that it'll generate the clean energy for you. It's like owning your home. You own that asset that creates this electricity. And so how does it work? Clean energy from the sun right on the rooftop. Simply put, solar uses sunlight, you know, and it's abundant. It comes out every day, right? And it's readily available, and it powers your home. And so it goes over to the inverter, and it converts it from DC to AC for us to use for the home. And then anything extra goes back to the utility grid, which is basically like Southern California Edison or any other company that your clients might have. And so they get credits from these companies. And so at night or in months that, you know, maybe your clients, the homeowners, you know, were needed to, you know, get electricity from the grid, then they just use the credit. So it's literally nothing out of pocket for them every single month. Now, you just have to ask yourself, you know, is your home right for solar? Or in this case, you know, your clients. And this is how we can tell, okay? All we need to see is their utility bill. Right from the utility bill, we can actually see the total amount of the bill, the number of kilowatts, and then the price per kilowatt. And so we can put a proposal together, you know, depending on the numbers on what they have the utility bill. Here is an example of mine, a proposal, an energy savings report, but basically a proposal for my own property. So this was the solar design. And so these are the panels on top of the roof. So on the right-hand side, this is the design. And as you can see on the left, it's 21 panels. These are the type, HANA Q cell. And then the inverters, I would have, I'm going to have micro inverters under there. So I have 21 micro inverters. And then estimated yearly production, 11,000 kilowatts. And so here is my energy consumption, down to the penny actually. And then the solar production, you can see the yellow line. That's pretty much telling me that those panels will give me more electricity or more production of electricity that I can utilize for the home. And so that's what we really want. In my case, the solar offset is 139%. What that means is if it was 100%, then my panels would be creating 100% of the electricity that I need. So I'm creating an extra 39%. So I have more panels than I need. And so it'll go back to utility grid. And that's what I want, because later I'm going to be, maybe adding or maybe having some electric car or maybe 2 electric cars to put to it. So you never know. So, I might use more later. So that's the reason I'm doing 139%, just so you guys know. So when we do a proposal on the left-hand side, you can see my current utility bill is $200, and that's a current cost per kilowatt of 30 cents. And so when I had this proposal that I saw, the solar payment is $153. That's a $50 difference. Plus the utility bill, -10, is -10. So I'm literally going to have $10 of credit every single month because we already know that we have this offset. And so my average 25-year cost per solar kilowatt is 16 cents. And that's going to be literally forever, right? And so it's not going to be like the left-hand side. You never know how high that's going to be. And so it's a very simple, hassle-free process for your clients. They see exactly what's going on. They're going to download the app. They can sign that everything digitally, and then they see exactly where we're at on it, whether it's the site survey, design, permitting, installments, inspections, and so on. And so they have 2 choices. I mean, option 1, they can stick with their current utility with unpredictable rates and adds no value to your home. Or option 2 is that your clients can go solar with 0 out-of-pocket option, long-term savings. You can control and you can predict exactly what your payment is going to be. Isn't that exactly like home ownership, right? They get a 30-year mortgage that it's the exact same payment for 30 years. This is the same thing on utilities. They have the same payment for 25 years, and then it goes to 0 because now you have an asset, which is a solar panel. Same thing with real estate. It goes to 0, right, in 30 years after they pay off the loan, and you have no payment. Exact same thing. And so now let me get into the money with you guys. Now there's 2 choices. You can have a little bit of money, or you can go all the way with us and have all the money. So I'm going to share both of them with you guys. Now, just how big is the opportunity? When I'm looking into any type of opportunity, it's all about, timing, right? How big it is, how much money I have access to, who already knows about it, and all that good stuff. In our case, there's 130 million homes here in the United States. 90 million are eligible for solar, and only 3.5 million have gone solar. So that's literally less than 4% of the eligible homes that have solar. And so, guys, there's a ton of opportunity out there because there's so many people that need to go solar. In fact, it's 87 million eligible households. And so, here's a fact. In 2021, someone went solar every single minute last year. So it's going up dramatically because everybody's catching on. That's, it's going to save me money and 0 out of pocket, of course. It's a no-brainer, basically. And so here's the 2 ways to work with us. You can literally just become an ambassador. You get a free website, and we actually have access to flyers and all that good stuff that you can provide to clients. And if you're a real estate broker watching this, I would become, enterprise, and then have your agents become ambassadors for free. That's what I would do. That's what I'm doing. But you can also become an ambassador as well if you'd like. Okay. So this is free to join, and it's $1,000 referral commissions paid to you as an ambassador for any lead you submit, which results in installation. Very simple. And then you can see in the back, and you can track it. And then you can actually click on payouts and choose how you get paid. Okay. Very, very simple. So here's a quick example. $1,000 per referral or installation installed. If you have 3 in a month, that's $3,000 per month. Very simple. $36,000 a year on doing the exact same thing that you're already doing. That's the thing. That's why I'm talking to you right now, because you're already talking to buyers and sellers. You're already marketing for this. So you might as well just add that extra question. Whatever you're already doing, and maybe door knocking or calling, all you have to do is add that extra, oh, by the way, do you have solar? Or if you're door knocking, hey, by the way, have you thought about going solar? I literally say it to everybody, and I end up with a long conversation, and boom, I start getting deals. So it's very simple. So if you want to do it, you know, where you just refer it and we take care of it, $1,000. That's not too bad, right? And so with our opportunity, you have access to marketing assets and materials. We actually have, when you become, you know, part of a solar professional with us, virtual proposal tool, online back office, homeowner presentation materials, training and knowledge base, and affordable health care options. So here's the thing. I'm going to go into, you know, if you became a solar professional with us and took Powur, you know, more seriously, basically to the next level, and you want to make all the money now. Okay. So we work off of a cost of goods model. Most reps don't get paid this way. They get a percentage or off of the kilowatts. We work a little bit differently here because we get paid on the cost of goods. Okay. So here's an example. If we can get the wholesale, let's just say it's $20,000 for the wholesale cost of everything. So the solar panels, the installation, you know, the inverters, everything, the installment, everything that has to do with getting it out the door, $20,000. And then as the professionals, when you're a part of the platform, you can see the exact costs that go into it. Okay. The company actually doesn't make any margins on that wholesale cost. And so in this example, if we sell that, we have the sold price for $30,000. So the margin you can see here is $10,000. So that's everything on every deal. We can see everything that's happening. So think of it as this. When you join us as a solar professional, you're set up as a wholesaler for a wholesale panel company, pretty much. And then we get paid 5 different ways. So on that margin, for that example, at $10,000, we actually get on the personal and partner sales commission, we get 70%. So 70%, and then the other one, the 30% is split into two. 15% Powur goes to the margin goes to Powur, and then the other 15% goes to our own revenue share. So let me go through this. The first one's personal sales. So we earn 70% of the net margin, which is an average per the United States, an average project. We get paid about $6,000 to $7,000 per project. Okay, and then we get paid on a daily basis as soon as it closes, pretty much. Okay, so on that example, $10,000 of margin times 70%, that's where that $7,000 is. So if you have that sale, then you get paid that whole $7,000 in that case. Partner sales, okay? We have mentors or partners, tier 3 partners that basically train. And so when you're first getting started with us, you're pretty much going to split at least a few deals so you can learn how the business works if you want to go this route. And so we split those 50-50. And so half of that, half of the 7,000 is 3,500. So 3,000 to 3,500 on average, and that's paid daily. So that's very simple. On the revenue shares, we get paid on projects within the team, up to 6 levels. And so that's $150 to $550 per month. That's paid on a weekly basis. And for those of you who have like an MLM background, it's the residual income, okay? Next one, we actually get paid on finance rebates, which is basically on the loan, the solar loan. So we get pretty much off of the 1.1 to 1.5. And so we get paid an average of $600 to $800 per project. So 1% of the project. And so that's paid monthly. And then lastly on here, we get paid off stock options. And so the more that you produce, the more stock options you have. And so eventually right now we're a private company, Powur is. And so later when they decide to, go public and sell, then those stock options are going to be worth a lot of money, right? So very simple. There's 3 tiers, just to give you more of a visual. So tier 1 is when you first get started and you become a part of the platform. You get it submitted, tag it. So you tag it with a partner that'll take care of it for you. So you earn while you learn, and then you get paid half, like I mentioned. Okay. So that's $3,500. The 70%, which is 7,000, divided by 2, because you're learning on the first few. Okay. After 3 training cells, if you're going to be at 100%, okay, unless you want to keep splitting, that's up to you. But at tier 2, you can close your own deals and you can earn the full 100% of that 70%. And again, it's an average of $7,000 per home. And then tier 3 is you can help others close deals within our company. And so people can literally tag you as a partner to take care of it, or while they're learning on the training cells, or maybe they just don't want to do it. They're busy on other things like, real estate transactions and things like that. So on your personal deals, you can earn $7,000 on average on your personal projects as a tier 3. And then also you get paid on partner deals, and that's an average of $3,500 on paired projects. Okay, very simple. So here's an example. If you took this seriously, on that 70% on average, 7,000. I mean, if you did just one a week, 4 a month, I personally know real estate agents and real estate brokers that close, like the top real estate agents, they get paid way more on doing the transactions. On that, this is actually way simpler, and it's pretty much online. Okay. And so with 4 on average, that's $28,000 per month, $336,000 per year. Okay, and you can keep doing exactly what you're doing. I mean, if you did even 3, even if you did 21,000 per month, $252,000 per year, it's not bad. If you did 2, that's 14,000 a month, $168,000 a year. And even if you did 1, guys, if you did 1 sale per month, 1 solar sale, that's an extra $84,000 per year. That's not bad. Okay. By the way, to do these sales to go 100% after the 3 training sales, you do need your HIS, which stands for Home Improvement License. But the good thing is it's with the Department of Contractors, State License Board of California. But you just pay. I just paid it like a couple weeks ago, and I already got it. So it only takes 2.5 weeks. It's $200. They do a background, but there's no test. So just so you're aware, because if you're watching this video, you're already a real estate agent, you know how long it takes to become a real estate agent. So real estate agent is way harder. Okay. So we have world-class training, interactive and expert certification courses. There's actually a ton of stuff in the back office. Searchable knowledge base, easy to find everything. Community, you have access to all that good stuff. When you leverage the platform and you go, full on, you actually have a ton of websites. So this is the marketing side. This is the back office. So this is on the marketing side. You can see all the different websites I have. I just put username there. And so I have a solar one, want to join. If you want to get ambassadors, you can use the ambassador one there. So the main ones I use is the ambassador one and the solar one. And here's an example. So this is what ambassadors get as well. So you can use it either as a professional or as an ambassador. It'll have your name, your info on there. But the important thing is that you can send it to somebody, they can put their zip code and start the process, and everything counts towards you to get paid. So the website's pretty much doing all the work for you. So that's awesome. So here's an example. This is actually my mentor that started teaching me and did these proposals on my properties. Javier Rodriguez. He actually does real estate, insurance, and he has a couple of other businesses as well. So on there, he put, please join me to congratulate Antonio and Irene for submitting 12 leads, presenting 4 proposals, and signing 2 contracts in just the last weekend. Damn, they're fast, huh? They're successful realtors and MLOs staying ahead of the market changes by leverage the power of Powur solar opportunity. But here's what I want you guys to focus on, okay? They submitted 12 leads, okay? Got some electric bills and presented 4 proposals. Javier actually did that for them, right? But with the 12 leads, let's just say that out of the 12 leads, half of them close. Okay, I'm sure it's gonna be more, but let's say half of them close in a month. Okay, that's 6. Remember, everything that I showed you was 4. So just in one weekend, they got 6 leads. So 6 times 1,000 is $6,000. They can either make an extra 6,000 as an ambassador, which is still not bad, or you can do the math, 6 times $7,000. Okay, so there's people definitely doing it. That's why I'm showing you that. So again, there are 87 million eligible homes. What will be your impact? And so you can do it one of 2 ways. Either join the Powur platform. It's $99 one-time onboarding fee and then $85 per month if you want to go that route. If you're a broker watching this, I would highly recommend doing that. That way you can have all your real estate agents become ambassadors for you. And then you can do all your splits. If you don't want to do the solar side of it, you can just have a mentor or a partner take care of all your stuff, like myself. Or you can become ambassador free of charge. You get one website so you can share with sellers, and then they'll actually just, you know, put it through, and then one of our consultants will take care of that. Okay. But with the innovation for solar professionals that we have, it's robust solar sales and fulfillment software suite. We have cost of goods model, like I shared with you, diverse access to leading equipment and financing, and tools and training and culture to support your growth. Okay. And just take us for a test drive, guys. Even before anything, maybe even before you become an ambassador, honestly, call and get an electric bill. Okay. That's the entire job of what we do. If you can't get the electric bill, we can't really even move forward. So everything revolves around getting the electric bill. And so if you can do that, talk to the person that gave you this video, however you got here. And if you can get that for them, I mean, they'll either make you an ambassador or make you that right away. But at least so we can put, we can do the proposal, see if they'll save money. And if something happens out of that, then you get to decide. I mean, it's a what, $99 one-time fee. If you're gonna make, you know, $3,000-4,000, I would pay $100, put it on a credit card. It'll close right in 3-4 weeks. And so take us to, you know, for a test drive, just ask for electricity bills. Heck, you might want to do it yourself if you're a homeowner, right? So there's one of three types of people that see this. Either you're all in, which hopefully you are, right? And you want to get started either as a client, an ambassador, or a solar professional. So let us know you're an A, and then we'll get you started. B is, you know, you're in, but you have questions, no problem. Our agents will answer any questions that you have. And then C is see you later. This isn't for me right now, but stay in contact with me. It might be for me later. Even if you're a C, talk to the person that gave you this video, and just, you know, here and there refer them. I would still become a free ambassador if you're going to do that. But I'm sure you're going to run into people that want to get solar. That's the beautiful thing about this opportunity. So even if you're a C and you don't want to do it, that's fine. But, you know, let your clients have free electricity. Why not, right? So that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a great day.